Okay, I think all of these are running now. Hello, hello. I don't know where, hold on. Looks like my camera for Instagram is going to give me a hard time. This may not work, but that's okay. Hold on. You know what? That's okay. We are going to, let's see. It might work. Maybe. I don't know. If that camera shuts off, then it shuts off. It's fine. We'll keep going. Hi. Hello. We are here to do a collective reading, and normally I would do a pre-shuffle. We would talk about it. I'd write down some notes to make sure I don't forget anything, and then we would go ahead and continue with the reading. However, today the pre-shuffle is real intense. It's almost all major arcana with a card that I basically consider major arcana thrown in there along with a holy arcana card. So we're just going to run with this because I thought this is pretty big and I don't want to minimize it as just a pre-shuffle. So we're just going to keep going with it. I think I'm going to stick with the Patch Tarot deck just to, I mean, it seems like Patch wants to talk to us today, so that's what we're going to roll with. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. I'm a little bit, not disoriented, but I'm a little bit, um, not out of my element either. I can't think of the word. I'm not doing things how I would normally do. So if I seem a little off, it's because I was just like, holy shit, I got to hit the record button and we're just going to go with it. So give me one on the devil. We're going to start clarifying the devil card, which for my pre-shuffle, I do a pyramid spread. And the devil came up first thing. There he is. So what's the devil looking at? Give me some juice on the devil. The reason I ask what is the devil looking at is he is at the top of the pyramid and everything else is right below him. So we have the devil at the top of the pyramid. The second tier of the pyramid is the tower card, Revelation. Then across from the tower, we have the high priestess. That's intuition. Third tier is motion in the chariot card. Then across from motion, we have spirituality with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is directly under the high priestess. And then at the last tier, we have abundance with the Three of Cups card and embrace with the all. The all is Holy Arcana. Anytime a Holy Arcana card comes up, that has to do with your life's purpose. That has to do with your connection to source, your reason for being, basically. And so, like I said, this entire pre-shuffle came out all major arcana, holy arcana, and then, like I said, the Three of Cups, while it's not in traditional tarot a major arcana card, for me it is. And the reason for that is this card for me represents loving collaboration. The energy of the card is abundance. That is how you get abundance, is loving collaboration, which is what human beings are meant to do. If we can master loving collaboration, then human beings have fucking won. It's a major thing. It's a big deal. And so that's why, to me, this is a major arcana card. Every single card in this spread is major arcana. So we're going to start clarifying. Can I please get something on the devil? Why is desire energy looking at the rest of the spread? Give me something good. Four of Wands. This is success. The Four of Wands can also mean commitment. It can mean stability. All of those things, or taking a stable action. All of those things, because it's wand energy. Wand energy is fire energy, passion energy. That is action energy. First card to clarify the devil. The devil card in traditional tarot is desire, contracts, being caught up. If it's in the reverse, it's like addiction energy. Why the Four of Wands? And if I'm a little less conversational this time, you guys are going to see what happens when I get into the lab, when I'm doing my more scientific spreads. Because this was really fucking interesting. We have the Ten of Wands. I asked why the Four of Wands to clarify the devil. We have the Ten of Wands. This is either putting a burden down or being under a burden. It depends on the energy that you're in when this card comes out for you. So fire energy to clarify the devil. What else? What else can you give us on the devil card? Why is the devil card here? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords ain't got no time for anybody's bullshit. You know what? Hold on a second, guys. I just remembered. Okay, so we are, if you're just tuning in now, we are, instead of doing a regular pre-shuffle and then getting into the actual reading, we have a pretty interesting pre-shuffle going with the Devil, the Tower, the High Priestess, the Chariot card, the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, and the All card, Embrace. So I just decided we're going to start clarifying these with the Patch deck. Seems like Patch has something he wants to tell us. So we are starting with the Devil card, clarifying the Devil card. We have the Four of Wands, Success. We have the Ten of Wands, which is Resolve. Phoenix energy, having resolution, personal resolution. And the Queen of Swords, perceptive Queen of Swords. For me, the Queen of Swords is ain't nobody got time for bullshit, basically. No. Give me some juice on the Tower card, please. Seven of Discs, Three of Swords, and King of Wands. Investment, suffering, and audacious energy. Okay. Tower card in this deck, the main energy is revelation. It's having a new kind of understanding. It's very similar to the enlightenment of the Hanged Man, but in this deck, the Hanged Man has a little bit of different energy. But in traditional tarot, the Hanged Man is like a new perspective. The Tower card in traditional tarot means the crumbling of an old foundation so that a new one can be built. A new, more stable foundation can be built. Clarifying the Tower card, we have the Seven of Discs, which is investment. It's waiting to see what the seeds that you planted, what they're going to yield. Then we have suffering and audacious. Suffering with the Three of Swords, which is like heartbreak in traditional tarot. And then the King of Wands, audacious energy. My High Priestess calls the King of Wands action guy, the guy who gets shit done, right? He takes action. Maybe he doesn't necessarily get shit done, but he takes action. How effective his action is, I think, depends on where his Emperor energy is at. But okay, give me something. I need some more on the Tower, please. What are you saying? Thank you, ancestors, for being here. Thank you for bringing these messages to us. Thank you for divine interpretation, correct interpretation of these messages. Then we have the Princess of Wands, enthusiastic. Queen of Discs, which is supportive energy, and then we have advancement with the Aeon. Collective, especially the ones that I talk to that have really been doing their shadow work. I think what we're looking at here is y'all are about to have something really fucking amazing happen. I don't know what it is for you, but I think that whether this is an internal thing that happens for you or an external event that brings a tower moment, like where you're just like, whoa, what just happened? Or like I said, whether this is an internal thing where uh, suddenly you experience such a change within yourself that there's like no going back to the way it was before. One or the other, especially my collective that has been doing their shadow work. They've been putting that work into themselves. They've been working toward fulfilling their potential. I think that you guys are having a really interesting next few days is what I'm going to say. Although I do these Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so maybe next few days, next 24 hours, who knows? Who knows? Give me some juice on the High Priestess. Intuition, please. That's why the devil is, or what the devil is looking at. I think the devil has been after you guys for a long time. Those of you that have been doing your work and really putting the work in, trying to get the chains that resistance, devil card energy, trying to get the chains that he uses to hold you down, freeing yourselves from them, and you've been working really hard at it. And I think what he's seeing, what we're seeing him look at is you successfully removing yourself from the grasp of resistance. Clarifying the devil, we have success, resolve, and perceptive. Queen of Swords. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Ain't nobody got time. So what does the Queen of Swords do? She cuts out the bullshit. Whether that be bullshit that we're telling ourselves, whether that be bullshit that is presenting itself in our lives, trying to hold us back, trying to slow us down, trying to keep us stuck where we are so we don't advance. Whatever it is, I think my collective is winning. You're fucking winning, and the devil is watching you do it. You guys are pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Give me some juice on intuition, please. My High Priestess card. Change at the bottom, Two of Pentacles. There it is. There it is. I told you. Hanged Man. I said in traditional tarot, the Hanged Man puts himself in the upside down position so that he can gain a new perspective. He's looking for enlightenment. In this deck, in the patch deck, this is surrender. This is surrendering to your own enlightenment, not fighting it anymore, not holding on to lack mentality, not holding on to feelings of unworthiness, we'll say. You guys know you're amazing. That's beautiful. Then we have another Holy Arcana card. This is the Way. The main energy of this card is pray. Hola, Phoebe. The main energy of this card is pray. It seems to me that you guys are mastering. You're mastering your connection with Source, with God. Maybe you're starting to accept something. Are you accepting how divine it is that you actually are? How amazing it is that you actually are? Are you accepting that? You're not fighting that anymore? Because your intuition is telling you that you are so fucking worthy. I love you, Ash. I love you. Six of Discs. Fundamental law of the universe. Equal give and take. Generosity. Generosity with others, yes, but being generous with yourself. Being generous with your own self-love. being generous with the gifts that you bestow on everybody else because you want to make sure that you're never left behind. You want to make sure that you're always liked. You're ready to people please at the drop of a dime, right? You're taking that energy that you were putting into everyone else and you're putting it into yourself. Because really, if you can be generous with yourself, there's nothing stopping you from being generous with others. And that's how we get shit done around here. That's how we change the world. Give me something on our Chariot card, motion. You guys, I'm so fucking excited right now. Y'all make me so happy, like just watching you and getting to talk to you as you are evolving, as we're all evolving. And the group keeps growing bigger and bigger. Thank you to all of the people who have come in the last few weeks or month or so. It's amazing that all of us are picking up this mantle all at the same time, and that we're helping each other elevate as we do it. As I lighten my frequency, as I lift my frequency, it helps all the rest of you lift yours, right? And as you lift your frequency, it makes it easier for me. So you guys are amazing, and thank you for being here. I'm so happy you're here. There it is. Sorry, I know that was loud. I just said it. I'm so happy you're here. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. If you haven't seen this card come out with us before in a reading, just so you know, whenever this card comes out, this is your obligation to yourself to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and make a wish. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to all do it together. Ready? Close your eyes. Deep breath. Did you make your wish? I hope you did. Okay, so clarifying the Chariot, which is fast forward movement, motion, getting shit done. That's Chariot card, right? Taking steps, making strides, right? We have the King of Cups. This king is very stable. He thinks very deeply about his feelings, and so he knows exactly how he feels. He's not confused. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, and he doesn't make rash, emotional decisions and feel regret, because he knows exactly how he feels before he ever makes a decision. Okay? King of Cups is responsive, not reactive. Then we have the 9 of Cups. Now you guys are familiar with the 9 of Cups. This is happiness. And then we have our Passion card. This is our Strength card. Look at him. I want you to really look at and observe what's happening in this card. There's a lot of different layers in this card, but the most obvious is that this person is relying on their own inner strength, represented by the lion. And they are so comfortable relying on their own inner strength that they are actually willing to take a nap. You notice him? His eyes are closed. He's taking a nap on the back of his own strength. Responsiveness, happiness, strength. And this is clarifying our Chariot card. You know what I think this is? Fast forward movement towards your purpose. Fast forward movement towards your own happiness. Fast forward movement for what makes you feel passionate, and knowing that you are going to take the steps to get it because you know what you want and nothing is going to stop you. You've got strength. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, right? We wouldn't need strength if something was easy, right? Think about the logic of that. If something is difficult. Of course, it's going to take strength and, maybe courage, because I don't know for you, but lions always represent courage for me too, right? So I'm not saying that whatever these steps are that you're taking is going to be easy, but you're going to fucking do it. You're going to fucking do it. Whatever it is. Because you have passion for it and you know that it's the road to your happiness. And you're no longer reacting to external or internal triggers. You're responding. And that's a big difference. Being responsive means that you are cool, calm, and collected, that you're not brash, you're not harsh, you're not impulsive. You make level-headed decisions because you truly know how you feel. You guys are so beautiful. Pretty, pretty beautiful. Give me something on the Hierophant, please. Spirituality. The Hierophant can be a teacher. The Hierophant can be, I love you too, Nathan. I miss your face. The Hierophant can be a teacher. He can represent governments and institutions, or religion, dogma, tradition, things like that. Things, constructs of the 3D world is how I'm going to put it in traditional tarot. We have the Wheel of Flow, the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot at the bottom of the deck. What do you got to say? Oh. We have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay? We have, so I just want to demonstrate for you. So if you're not aware, numerology, astrology, tarot, all of those, seeming woo-woo or new age or witchy things, they're all ways to read energy. And many times, knowledge of different modalities will help you with other modalities. For example, in numerology, following the progression of the numbers, the 6 to the 7, the 7 to the 8, the 8 to the 9, the 9 to the 10, will help you gather a picture of a roadmap, basically. What we have here, what we're looking at, is the 7 to the 8 to the 9. This is about taking steps. Fast forward movement, taking steps. Okay? Eight of Wands is shift in the Patch Tarot deck. This talks about a shift in the energy. Now, this can also be a quite literal shift, like in the physical, switching jobs, making moves somehow in the physical, maybe even changing locations, moving across the state. And that could be, or the country or the world or whatever. And that certainly could be true for many of you, because we have the Chariot card, which is also about movement, right? Making a big shift in your life. Then we have the Nine of Wands. In traditional tarot, this is represented as the wounded warrior. He's standing there. There are 8 wands stacked up behind him, and he's all bandaged up, just fresh from war, and he's holding on to the last wand, the 9th wand. He's holding on to it for support. Basically, the representation of the card is that he's been through many battles, and he still has one left in him. He's got one battle left in him, right? Look at this. This character has all 9 wands, and he is using it to fuel his momentum. In fact, he's using it to direct his momentum. The energy of this card is endurance. And then we have the King of Swords, analytical. That's the energy of this. In traditional tarot, the King of Swords brings truth. He delivers truth. He's all about truth. What shift is happening in your life at the moment? What forward steps are you taking? How have you been wounded in the past? What have you had to endure? How much of those things, how much of those old wounds, those previous trials, let's say, have become part of your truth in the formation of who you are? How does the knowledge of how those past events, those past battles, we'll say, how does the knowledge of that's helped shape who you are, how has that uh, helped you shift in your own life today? Not thinking about the past, but today, understanding you are who you are for a reason. The reason that things happened to you was to form who you are today. What types of shifts is that creating in your life as you're doing your shadow work, as you're understanding more deeply who you are and what kind of battles you've had to deal with and how you're going to perform moving forward with any battles that might be coming your way in the future? How much endurance have you built up? How committed to your own truth are you? Are you so committed to your own truth that you have a personal resolve to never let the same battle come to your door again? Are you committed to preventing any type of participation in things that have prevented you from moving forward in the past? We're going to come back to this because I think we could use more juice on that spirituality card. Because remember, these are clarifying spirituality. Understanding that your life experiences have been given to you for a reason. Even if they seem horrible and seem like things that nobody should ever have to endure, they happen to you for a reason, to create the person that you are becoming. We are who we are becoming. We get to make a choice in that. We can choose to take lessons from our experiences, whether they be painful lessons where we learn what we are no longer willing to suffer, or whether they be lessons about how to treat others. You know, all of those things, all of those lessons that we learn through our life experiences bring us closer to Source if we're willing to actually do the work to pull the lessons out of the experiences. Give me, what are you saying in the Three of Cups here? Three of Cups. Loving collaboration. Abundant collaboration. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Discs. This is stability. He's worked really hard for these Four Pentacles that he's holding. He's worked really, really hard for them. He wants to hold on to them. He's not going backwards. It's taken a lot for him to get on all four legs of his table under him to create that stability, and he's not going to let go of it. He's not going to ever let anything dwindle the progress that he's made. The Six of Swords, Ascension. Ascension. It's pretty self-explanatory. Raising yourself up above, raising yourself above the 3D matrix so that you can get a bird's eye view of what's really happening, what reality really truly is, right? Ascension means that you're no longer limited to the perspective of 3D reality because you are starting to understand the true laws of the universe. You're starting to understand the way the matrix works. You're reading the ones and zeros. You are familiar with all the algorithms that can work to your advantage. And because of that, you are elevating. You're not limited anymore. Six of Swords in traditional tarot also, by the way, is a spirit guide card. It's the card that reminds you when it comes out, it's the card that reminds you that you are not doing any of this alone, that your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, however you want to think of it, they are with you, they are helping guide you, and that you're on the right path. You would not be, ascension would not be in your energy if you were not in the process of ascending, right? Of rising above. He's literally rising above the rest of 3D reality. I don't know if you guys can see that with the glare. There's the city below him, and he's rising up. This is the first time, by the way, that we're going live on Instagram. So if you guys prefer Instagram, I'm going to try to do lives on Instagram from now on. We're not going to be doing lives on Facebook much longer. By the end of May, we'll be done with this, so we have a week, I guess, a week to go. And then after that, you can catch it on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, the link is in the description. Just click that. You can go and subscribe to Firm Hand on YouTube, or if you guys want to watch on Instagram, you can do that. Okay, one more. 10 of Cups. Prosperity. You guys know what this is? Everything. This is complete, ultimate emotional fulfillment. That's what the 10 of Cups is. And like I said, the cards don't show up in your energy for no reason, okay? The 10 of Cups is coming out because this is a possible thing for you in your life. So if you thought that you were doomed to a life full of suffering, if you thought that you were never going to have your ultimate wish or your ultimate emotional fulfillment, your 9 of Cups, your happiness, your wishes fulfilled, it's in your motherfucking energy already. It's already here. It's up to you to receive it. Again, this is talking about a roadmap, a progression, forward movement. We have the 8, the 9, the 10. We have the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're taking the steps. You're doing what's necessary. Going after let me tell you something. Going after your own emotional fulfillment, your 10 of Cups, is not selfish. It is not selfish. I'm picking up strong, strong guilt energy here. Let me tell you why it's not selfish. You will not be able to contribute what it is to the world that you are meant to contribute, that only you can contribute with your unique, individual, energetic signature that nobody else has. You will not be able to contribute what it is that you're able to contribute without being happy, without being fulfilled. And yes, your contributions will bring you fulfillment. That's true. But you need to be in this energy before you're able to even conceptualize what it is that you are going to be offering. You have something big to bring the world. You do. But you have something big to bring yourself first. Understanding that you are worthy of this type of energy. Understanding that you are a beautiful, divine child of God. That's not my words. That's the cards telling you. I just work here. I'm just giving you the message. You are worthy of that. But you're the only one that can bring that to you. There's not another person on the planet that can fulfill your wishes for you. You have to do that yourself. And it's a process, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun, the ascension process. It's scary as shit, yes. And there's challenges and tests and things like that that go along with it. Yes, of course. always. But look at what you have to look forward to. Everything. This is everything. This is ultimate prosperity, abundance, joy, love, happiness, not just for you, not just for your family, not just for your community now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, but for 7 generations into the future. Everything. And it's waiting for you. You just have to align with it, which you are, because you're in your ascension process. You are ascending, literally. So you have to keep going. Fast forward progression. You can move as fast as you want. Yes, there is the trick of divine timing. Waiting for once you've decided what it is that you want to have, that is your ultimate wish fulfillment, that is your 10 of Cups. Once you've decided that and you've told the universe, this is what I need, this is what I want, the universe has to align itself for you. So yes, divine timing does come into play. However, the universe has to align itself with you. It doesn't have a choice. Once you decide that you are and have and do the things that you have decided, the universe has no choice but to comply with that. Be bold and great forces will come to your aid, right? Give me some juice on the all card, please, the embrace. I mean, come on. They're just doubling down now. Embrace the fact that you are a beautiful child of God. Embrace the fact that the universe has no choice but to support what it is that you want. That you show it with your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. By the way, maybe you guys don't know this. And so here's a little nugget that you can carry with you when you're observing your emotions. Okay? Your emotions are the language that you use to speak to the universe. Your emotions are the language that the universe uses to communicate with you. So that King of Cups energy that I was talking about, calm, cool, collected, being responsive as opposed to reactive because you have thought deeply about how you feel. And so you're never impulsive or rash or rude or reactive. You're responsive. Mastering that type of energy is how you will become, fluent in the language that the universe speaks. And once you become fluent in that language, imagine how efficiently you and the universe can work together to get what it is that you want and need and desire. And I say desire because the devil is here, and that is the desire card. The devil's looking out over this whole reading. And let me tell you, I want to remind you guys, the devil card is not a bad card. The devil card energy is what gives us obsession for the things that we want. It's what gives us drive and motivation and passion. Okay? So just because a card comes out like the devil card, or we have the tower card here, just because these cards that are seemingly intimidating come out, aren't really meant to intimidate us at all. They're meant to confirm for us, confirmation for us. Yes, if you continue on this path, you continue committed, having resolve about your own ascension, tower moments will come to you. Revelations will come to you. The crumbling of old foundations that were never firm to begin with will happen in your life. And it's all for your benefit. It's all for your good. That is the universe aligning itself with you. So to clarify, our embracing the fact that the universe is on our team, that we are beautiful children of God, embracing that, understanding what that means, how worthy it is that we are, clarifying the embrace card. We have the Aeon. This is advancement. We have the Wheel of Flow, Fortune, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, supportive. The universe is here to support you. Through your continued good acts, through your shadow work, through keeping yourself on the straight and narrow as a divine child of God, keeping yourself on the path towards your purpose, fulfilling what it is that you were meant to do in this life, because you have a meaningful life. Everything you do matters. Everything you do is meaningful. That's going to create a positive turn of the karmic wheel for you. It's going to create good karma in your life. The universe is able to support you because you are taking right and divine action. And so the Wheel of Fortune has no choice, because once you put it out into the universe has no choice but to support you. It has no choice but to turn in your favor. And basically what the ancestors are saying here is that, like I said, they're doubling down. We support you. We support your advancement, and we promise you fortune, good fortune in your future. If you just keep on this path, you don't give up, you don't fall victim to devil card energy anymore, you keep moving forward, you keep investing in yourself, you do not suffer because you don't allow suffering. You're audacious. You keep that audacious energy of someone who knows for a fact that the motherfucking universe is on your team. There's no way that you're not going to have success, because you have resolved to have success. There's no way that devil card energy, resistance energy, can fuck with you through suffering and tower moments, because you, Queen of Swords energy, have cut out all the bullshit. From this point on, all you allow are things that will benefit you. And if it doesn't seem like it's for your benefit in this moment, you remember that the universe is infinite, and there are infinite universes. And in some universe out there somewhere is a version of you where this particular problem, this particular form of suffering, somehow works out to your advantage to help bring you your 9 of Cups, your happiness, your 10 of Cups, your ultimate wish fulfillment, your advancement, your ascension. In some universe somewhere, whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, worked to your advantage. And your job in this lifetime, in this universe, is to figure out how to make it work for you in the here and now. And the universe has no choice but to support you in that. Wow, man. That was pretty intense, you guys. Powerful, really powerful. I mean, how often in a tarot reading do the cards collaborate with each other to come out and say, motherfucker, you're amazing. Keep going, don't stop. There's no reason to stop, because we are here with you. Not only do you have everything that you need, but if you don't, we got you anyways. I feel like my collective is, in an awe-inspiring way, being supported and protected and encouraged by the divine. And that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Ancestors, do you have anything else to say before we go here? Is there anything else that you want to get across? Hold on to your passion. Be enthusiastic about your passion. It's what is going to bring what is meant for you in your life. Speak your reality into existence because that's how fucking powerful you are. And have some compassion for yourselves. The divine gift that you all are entitled to is that God has compassion for you. So you are allowed to have compassion for yourself. And we can change the world in 3 seconds. All we have to do is change our minds. That's Max Egan. If you don't know him, he's a crazy Australian that I love him to death. You can look him up. Our divine gift from the universe is compassion. You're entitled to it. You need to use it with yourself and with others. And keep moving forward. Chariot card. 8 of Wands, fast forward movement. You guys are amazing. I will be back again tomorrow. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen tomorrow, but this is beautiful. I am, like I said, I think you guys are going to have a hell of a week, and I'm going to check in on you tomorrow. So pop in here if you want to ride this crazy train with me. And I love you. You're beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.